Hey everybody, this is Sunless Studio and we are officially live. I'm going to check to make sure everything is in proper working order. I want to check the audio input capture really quick just to make sure that the filters are ready for our crazy things, our new features. Alright, perfect. So it looks like everything is operational and working order, which is great. I did kind of test out what I could, like all the new features and things like that, and I'm pretty sure for the most part glitches, stuff should be pretty ironed out. Compared to last night, it was a lot of fun last night, but it was a little bit of a glitch fest. There were a few things that went wrong, but not terribly wrong, just little minor hiccups and stuff like that. So, very cool. I'm pretty excited to be working on this again tonight. So last night, just a little recap, what I did work on was some of these gems up here I got to kind of finish. I did kind of, I think this, okay, so I thought that this was titanium that I was using as reference. It's not, it's bismuth is what it's called. Keto, hello, husband of mine. Yeah, so this is modeled after Bismuth, and I was thinking about actually adding some more over here. I thought it would be like really cool to do that. So I kind of left off like right up here at this little hanging crystal area, and I kind of did a little bit over here too. There's still more to do. Husbando! Yes, that's you! That is you, Mr. Husbando. Yeah, we've been playing Mario Tennis. So much Mario Tennis. Ever since the new Nintendo thing that they've put out, the new upgraded plan. Hype! The upgraded Nintendo Online plan. We've been enjoying the N64 games. It's just really nice to be able to play them like on a handheld and play them on a portable system. You know what I mean? Because I never had that before. I just think it's really nice. I've been live for 6 minutes and 34 seconds, silly bot. I found out that as long as you make it to the next cup, you don't have to worry about saving. Really? Does it automatically save it for you? That's great. I didn't know about that. Are you playing while we live stream? That candy corn, nice. That's exciting. You have to keep me updated on your progress. So I unlocked the Shy Guy and Donkey Kong Jr. And now we're just trying to go through all of the cups. Through like the mushroom, the basic ones, the mushroom cup, the flower cup, and the star cup. It remembers what cup you got to with each character. Really? Oh, wow. Yeah, so if you finish the cup... Okay, that's very cool. Okay, never mind. I know what you're saying. I really do. I get it. So saving is more important for like... there are 3 matches that you have in the tournaments. And so when you save... it saves where you are as far as matches go. I also know that you can save right before it picks your opponent. Like there's a randomness factor to it. My paint's just kind of all over the place. It remembers which opponent won if you save after, but you can save before it randomizes like who won and who lost in the tournament. And so like I guess that's a way that you could probably kind of cheese the game if you really wanted to. Like if you're like, oh well, this character going up against this character is the lesser of 2 evils, so if you really wanted to, you could save the game before it picks your opponent and then just let the randomness take over and then save after it gets the one that you want to go up against. Because there are bad matchups. I mean, depending on which character you are, it might be harder or easier to go up against a different character. Yeah, saving is for when you're stuck in a particular match within a cup. So that makes sense. I get it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So I'm putting down my primaries right now. Plus black and white, very important. I'm going to continue on the details in this cave. You know, I keep thinking that this painting is taking so long, but then I remembered that this painting is for the whole season of fall. So I mean, if I end up like actually finishing the base painting, I might go into the luminous dark. I might end up using the glowy pigments for like prints and stuff like that and just hand embellish with that instead. And then just have this little shininess over here, that gold vein for like the the plain painting. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with this. I'm really not sure. It's hard to say, but if I have extra time, so much detail too, that's why. Yeah, I mean, I do get really into the details, and there's so much more to do still. I want to go over this again. Her face is not done, believe it or not. The lighting part is done, the underpainting in color is done. But there's still more detail to be made there, like scales and stuff like that. I'm not going to make it too dynamic, and I'm not going to mess with the contours and stuff of her face. I'm going to try to do it the best that I can without messing with what's there, because I kind of like what's there already. But yeah, there's more to be done there. I kind of want to erase this star because I actually don't like it, and I might redo it. Let me think. I want to keep this one though. This one's okay. Not as good as I feel like I can do, but it's okay. I kind of want to add some more of the bismuth, like this, but like a bigger one. I'm just getting past the mushroom cup on singles and doubles. Too tired to take on the flower cup gang. Mushroom cup is good. Mushroom cup is nice and easy. Right now I can do the flower cup on pretty much autopilot in my head now. I've gotten to that point where up until Star Cup. Star Cup is when I start actually needing to use my brain a lot. And it's difficult and challenging. But the mushroom cup and the flower cup, I just kind of autopilot and I do just fine on. Yeah, they're definitely, it's a tough game. It's a tough game. It's a lot of fun. So much fun. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a bigger brush for the mixing and a smaller brush for the details. So I kind of also need to go into the inner wing and like do a little bit of definition, like shadow, like a drop shadow here. So maybe I should kind of work on that. Yeah, I actually think I should probably kind of work on that. Let's go ahead and mix up our brown. I know that this brown has magenta in it. I can actually see the magenta in it. Magenta and the yellow. Lots of okay, there we go. Oh, I think I've got the color. Nope, it's not quite magenta enough. It needs more. This color, you can't see it, but I'm mixing up colors right now. I'm just getting past, I already read that part. Doubles in the mushy cup is so much easier. Oh my gosh, dude, doubles all together across the board is easier. I have to say, it is so much easier. If you do doubles, seriously, I mean, you can really just take on anything. I need to make that a lot darker, actually. So, I'm gonna use a little black. We're just gonna kind of hope for the best here, I guess. Here we go. Okay. Darken that up a bit. It still needs to be a lot darker. It's kind of crazy. Trying to get these colors just right is a challenge in of itself. But I have been struggling with Mario Tennis all day. Man, it is such a nostalgia trip though. My gosh. Mario Tennis was my jam when I was little. I was a small child and we had our super fantastic N64. It was one of my favorite games that we had. And my brother and I, we beat all the cups, but I don't think we did the extra cups that were super secret that you had to unlock. Maybe we did though. I'll have to ask my brother because I know that we played that game and I thought that we really beat that game and played it like played the heck out of it, but you know, come to think of it, I don't ever remember seeing the box like that we owned. So maybe we only rented it. Because I think I remember that we kind of just stopped playing. So it makes sense if we just kind of rented it. And maybe we didn't get to the Planet Cup or whatever, you know? Because it's super top secret and it's not something that we would have known about. I won that championship point, dude. It's so funny. Gosh, the Mario voice in that game is hilarious. When you really listen to like the speaking patterns, it sounds like someone who's a native Japanese speaker who learned English to make an Italian voice in English. It sounds really weird, but you really have to listen for it. It almost sounds like their voice actor is like doing too many things at once, you know, like it just doesn't sound right to me, but I mean, it's Mario and Mario's like got that fake Italian accent. I don't know, it's so funny. The voice acting is just hilarious. I love it. Maybe this weekend is the weekend I can get caught up on all my shop stuff. Get everything added that I need to get added. Oh yes, I think that would be wonderful, actually. There we go. And I think I need to kind of make like a nice, softer, more mellow color. Add a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow to it. I do think that needs to be warmer though, so I'm going to add some magenta. And then we'll come back to it and check. Not bad, but it still needs to be darker. Like a lot darker. I think this will probably help. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Silly Mario and his fake Italian accent. That's totally not real. Keto and I were just talking about the fact that, well, personally I think Mario is such an odd protagonist character. When you really think about it, it's so strange. They picked a plumber, like a short little plumber guy with a mustache. He's almost like Nintendo wanted a Mickey Mouse, and what they came up with was a plumber, and they just kind of made him as charismatic as Mickey Mouse. And they just kind of took the idea and ran with it. I don't really fully understand it, but it sure seems like that's kind of what happened to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but it's kind of hilarious. I don't know. It's just funny. That'll be the weekend we win the championship. I do need to get more done in my shop this week. More stuff done in my shop this week. It is true. It is true. I have a lot to do that I have not been working on. Because busy. You know, Halloween really is coming up, though. It's creeping up on us. What's today? The 29th? So technically, we're just about to go into the 30th. So, I mean, day after tomorrow is Halloween. And my wonderful little daughter is going to be Ash Ketchum. It's going to be so cute. But they forgot the mouse. Yeah, with the, their mascot planning was odd. It was bizarre. Obviously, they didn't want to do like a rip of Mickey Mouse, but I do know that Disney was mega popular. I feel like a lot of, I think that I have heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows this better than I do, because this is just something that I got off of like some YouTube video or something that that's just one of those informational, like, this is how this happened sort of YouTubes. But I do recall that I've heard that like a lot of Japanese anime and game characters are heavily influenced by Disney. So it's kind of like the big eyes and stuff like that is like who's that person who made Astro Boy, and I think it's like Konji or Koji. I don't remember his name. But he was very inspired by Disney, I believe, or maybe Disney was inspired by him. I think it might have been a back and forth sort of thing. Like, you know, a lot of like stuff was inspired over there, like as far as anime and games go, by Disney stuff, like Disney characters. How are you? Thanks, Marco. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing this evening? Hi there. Just stopping by to say hello before bed. It's looking great. And your brother says hi. His work week kicked his butt, so he's pretty tapped out. Oh, wow. Yeah, it seems like that's a pretty common occurrence. His job's probably just a really hard, heavy job. I mean, it's a lot, you know? So I definitely think that he should be getting some rest. It is really good to get some rest. Especially since it's finally time to relax. It's Friday night. You guys have the weekend. That's awesome. That's so good. Celestial theme, yay! I love that. That was back in the day when plumbing was the hip thing to do. We're talking about funny stuff. Mario and his character design. We think it's kind of odd what they chose, and you know, just the whole idea behind it. He's a hard worker, that's for sure. Fridays are usually power down days. Oh yeah, for sure. Like after you work really, really hard for like the week or however long you've been doing it, like you just kind of need to power down. I see Shane do that, like, you know, when he's just kind of had like a long stretch of a week, a long work week and a lot to do. He'll power down. Keto will power down. And then he, sometimes when he powers down, it's almost like his immune system catches up to him and he gets a little bit sick, which sucks, but it's a thing that happens sometimes. Yeah, but for Sparrow, for sure, he's a hard worker. I know that's how he operates. He's got integrity. No matter where he goes, he definitely tries to do his best, and puts a lot into it. Yeah, he'll put all of his power into anything if he can help it. What are you guys doing for Halloween? So we're going to go trick-or-treating with Robin. She's going to dress up as Ash Ketchum. And we're just going to kind of take her along in the wagon, unless she wants to walk. Maybe she'll walk some of the way and then go in her little wagon. We've got this cool little wagon that's got like a push and a pull function, and it's this like it's a really good one because it's got this thing, like it's got the cover overhead, and then it's also got a place where you can strap your kid in on 2 different sides, and then it's just really nice and cozy in there too. It's soft material. It's not a hard wagon. So that's her little kitty mobile, you know, that's what we'll tote her around in if we're going long distances. So we'll probably take that, and then we'll take her around, and then she can trick or treat for the first time. I'll help her. I'll bring her up to the doorstep, and then we'll ring the doorbells, and then I'll have her say trick or treat, and then she can collect the candy. This will be her first year actually trick or treating. Of course, last year we took her in a stroller, and we went up to the doors with her in the stroller, and she just wasn't ready for that yet. But this year she'll be ready for sure. How fun! Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm dressing up particularly, but she will be. And she can bring all of her Pokemon stuff. If she wants to bring in the wagon, she can bring her Pikachu and her Eevee and whatever else she really wants to bring, as long as we don't lose track of the stuff. That's what's important. That's the important thing, is that we don't lose things, because we most certainly do sometimes. If we bring too much stuff, we will lose stuff. How it can be. But it will be fun. I'm excited about it. I really am. It's going to be a really nice time. And she deserves it. She's been so good. And she's just been really good for her birthday and for all the stuff that we've been doing for that. She's been awesome. She's been sweet and adorable. Giving lots of kisses and hugs, and saying thank you. She's so good about saying thank you. She has really good manners. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be fun. And we'll see how it goes. She's excited to dress up as Ash Ketchum. She was asking about it a lot. So first, Keto suggested it. He made the suggestion that that she is Ash for Halloween, and she heard that and she was just immediately intrigued. So I showed her what we could get for her to wear, and she was just like so all over it. She's still all about it. Hope you guys have a blast. We're gonna head to bed in a few minutes. Hope you have a good night. Well, thank you so much for stopping in, Big Smoko. I appreciate you and Sparrow. Have a really good night. I hope you guys get some really good rest and enjoy your weekend. It's gonna be a fun weekend. Hopefully it's a nice, soothing, and relaxing weekend for you guys. I don't know that you guys would have a lot planned or anything like that. If you do, I hope you guys have fun. But yeah, like, definitely get rest where you need it. Some weekends you just need to just kind of chill, you know? We definitely do. When we need to chill, we chill. Yeah. Have a super good night. Yes. Very nice. if I can just kind of get in here and like maybe just kind of dry brush it a little bit, but just be precise where I do it, I think. So I'll end up looking pretty good. Boy, my humidifier is not really keeping up with the amount of dryness that's going on in here. Keto says, "Have a good night." That's what I'm doing. Yeah, he's been working out really hard and you know, wearing himself out with that too. Just yeah. Oh, Terra theme isn't working again? Oh, it's okay. I've got it. Don't worry.
This whole time, and I've only gone through the mushroom cup twice. Wow. The mushroom cup, you only got through it twice? No way. Well, I guess it does take a while. It actually really does take a while. I need to see what's going wrong with the Terra theme, because there is definitely something wrong here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up, there must be, maybe there's a space or something, or maybe something's not capitalized exactly right. If I can just go into my chat, and then I can go, we'll go into the chats, and then we'll check the sunlight rays, terror theme. Let's go ahead and try to change this. The reward point theme is terror theme. I think it's because it's not saving it as uppercase. Maybe I can save it now, and it'll work. Save. There. Okay. So now that should work, hopefully. And I love those technical difficulties. They're still happening, huh? Yeah, Brewster is, hey, it's Smoking Ace! The voice reminds me of when they use a voice changer to cover up someone's identity. Yeah, for sure, it's very creepy. Now, people at work weren't ready for the post-workout keto. Yeah, scary. Scary keto. Amped up keto! Yeah, so the Brewster, the little how are you Brewster, he's, you know, unfortunately not creepyified, neither is Echo. But that's still, you know, that's so cool, I think, right? Alright, so here I am, misplacing my paintbrush. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Let's see. Where would I have to put that thing? Oh, I found it. So funny. I'm so ADHD, oh my gosh. It just seeps into my regular, just trying to live, you know? Just when they're interviewing the felons. Oh, yeah! Like with the dark silhouettes, and they have the people talking, but they're all like, yeah, they're all like blackened out, and like silhouettes, and they have the voice changer that makes it all like deep. Oh, that's weird. When you laughed, it went back to normal. Just for a second. Oh, weird. That's bizarre. That's even creepier, I guess, right? Glitchiness. Little glitchies in there. Super glitchy. Alright, so I'm in here on the wing, and I'm trying to kind of get into the wing webbing. I need to keep mixing up this paint though, because it's drying really fast, even though I have my humidifier on full blast. It's just not cut right now. Yeah, you gotta love the emotes. The emotes are fun, right? You got the creepy It's so funny because I think Gammy Loves Robin is trying to see the emotes all creepy in the corner with the red and the stuff. She was making jokes about the floating heads last time. Little floating heads in the with the creepy just like faces and stuff like that. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this theme, and I'm so glad that you guys are using it seriously. It was just so much fun. Hopefully, it doesn't go on too long. It might, because I actually like tried to fix it while it was going, so there is a very real possibility that it should be switching back, and it's not switching back automatically because of that. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to the celestial theme.
To the celestial theme. There we go. You're funny. Alright, so now it should automatically work. Let's just hope and pray that the terror theme actually functions as it should next time. Holy crap. I keep promising and I can't deliver. It's just disappointment everywhere. Man, that's craziness. Just ridiculousness, right? Alright, I gotta mix up this paint so bad. We just gotta take a big glob of paint and just mix it. We're gonna mix our primaries together and make this little brown color. We gotta make different browns. And what are we adding in this brown? That's awesome. What does that character mean? I'm almost interested to look it up. What that character is. Yeah. Here we go. I'm mixing up some paint. You guys can't see it, but I'm mixing and mixing and mixing some more on my palette. Alright, candy corn theme. There it is. See, that's working. That's working. No sweat. No problem. It can handle it, it says. So that can handle this. And then it doesn't work when it's named Big Fish. Is that what the emote is called? Big Fish? Huh. Yeah, it doesn't help. I gotta be honest with you. I'm still lost. I don't know. I don't know what that means. A fish that is big, I suppose. But probably not actually. That's probably not what it means at all. Who knows? Who knows? But of course, fish with a PH is like, you know, like a scam of sorts, right? But that's a very new language thing. Yeah, I don't know what that character is really. I don't know what that means. What does it mean? So odd. So strange. I need to make this darker. This is too saturated. We're gonna have to add this to it. And a little bit of yellow. Yeah, okay, and yellow. And blue. More blue. Yep, yep. Very cool. Okie dokie. Hopefully this works. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so maybe it's like a scam alert sort of thing, like scam. Maybe. Maybe it's for calling out people who are bots and scammers. There was this one time when I was streaming, and it wasn't that long ago. It was last week, I think. There was this bot that left a link in my chat, and the link was obviously not something that you'd want to click. And it was like on its own, the link didn't like raise any massive red flags unless you knew what the link shortener that they were using was, which I could tell because it was a DD short link that starts with 2 Ds, DD dot something. It was an IP tracker link. So it took me a while to really realize, like, to think about where I recognized that. But that was absolutely an IP tracker. I banned the account. I gave it a second, and I was like, okay, well, if you're a person, like, you wouldn't have any problems with, telling us about yourself and who you are and, like, what this link is. And I was like, all right, you're not responding, ban. And yeah, it was literally an IP grabber. It took me a moment to realize what it was, but yeah, that would be a phishing. That could have been a phishing scam. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, maybe it would take you to a website where you're supposed to log in. That's a phishing scam. Those happen all the freaking time. And they are terrible. Yeah, those things are dreadful and awful. Alright, we gotta get in here and get these little scales, little details in here. I'm kind of thinking I want to erase a little bit of that. And just gonna go like this. Dry brush it a little bit. Just a bit. There we go. So cool. So awesome. Yeah. Boy, I'm glad I took some caffeine because I would be falling asleep right now if it weren't for that caffeine, but I feel pretty good now. Boy, I wasn't feeling good though. I was like ready to go to sleep. But I gotta get some painting done. It's important to me. It's important to me. And yeah, this is the last live stream where those crazy spooky point redemptions are available. Now the candy corn will be here until December. So by December 1st, candy corn themed and the candy corn, like plus the candy corn emote will be around until December. Because it's still fall, and there is, I was thinking of adding some cool new fall themes, stuff like that are much more cute and so much less sinister. We have a nice little spider over here. Ah, don't bite me! Ah. Skilly. He's looking for a snack and it won't be my hand tonight. Yeah, Spider is limited time. Spider's last night is tonight. And, Pecco! How'd you like my bad acting? I was trying to time it with the camera because the camera is like kind of slow. Like I'm looking over and I see the spider crawling and I'm like trying to, but it didn't work, you know, like I'm not very good at it. It was fun though. My little Paco. Paco and Brewster are a staple of the stream. Hype. Hype emote. So I set up that thing that I was talking about, Keto. Do you remember how I had that idea, that epiphany, where I'm just like, I'm going to try to create my own ad and then have it roll on the stream randomly when when the timer goes off on the chat, and it just goes through, like, you know, it just cycles through chat lines and things like that. It just cycles through chat lines that are pre-written, basically, throughout the stream, which is, like, it's just through, like, I think 25-minute intervals, so every 25 minutes or so, there will be a chat line from my account, and it will essentially say something that's pre-written, which is super awesome. It's a fantastic tool. And one of the things that it says will trip up a tiny little ad, so tiny, up in the corner in the little hand cam offline area. So, yeah, that little window, I might just get rid of the hand cam offline thing and then make it so that it's like, I don't know, a versatile window that does pretty much everything, because right now it does have a little slideshow. But the slideshow maybe can more or less just be like backgrounds or something for emotes. Something, I don't know, I can figure it out. It would be so fun. It'd be fun to have it just slideshow just stuff where the emotes can go, and then over top of that can be the camera. And then also I have that little ad trip up though. Like it's great. It's like I made this nice little animation. It took me a while to create. I had to get some new photographs of my pins and kind of like basically cut out and adjust them and animate it and turn it into a fun little ad. It was so much fun to make. Of course, people don't really want to be advertised to. I get it. But, you know, it's my art, you know, we're here for my art, so I felt like it's probably the least intrusive type of ad that could possibly exist here on Twitch. I don't know. I don't want it to be intrusive, that's the thing. Like, intrusive ads are my pet peeve, so... But I feel like it's a good way to put myself out there. And just try and get my artwork just out there. My creations. Yeah, okay, so we have some subtle little like wing patterns here. Now I'm not trying to go too crazy with the wing patterns. I don't want it to be flat. That's the thing. So I'm adding dimension to it right now. We've got a little bit of a drop shadow thing going on here. That's too dark. I want it to be a little lighter. So we're gonna go ahead and do that then. Add that right there. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah. This is so zen, man. I just love painting. I really do. Like, I stopped painting for so long, but I'm kind of, like, upset at myself for, like, turning away from it. Because, man, this is just this is what brings me joy. Even when I feel like I'm not in the mood for it, I get into it and I start doing it again. And it feels good. It actually feels really good to just do it anyway. Just do it. In the words of Shia LaBeouf. LaBeouf. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Ha ha ha. But seriously, I'm really just kind of making stuff up right now. I'm just kind of adding dark patches. And I'm just trying to outline these little scales here. Yeah, that'll help. Helps to define the pattern. It helps to define the pattern. I think I want to add like this color right here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Maybe I can make that a little bit darker, perhaps. Just go over the wet paint just a tiny bit. And then just blend it. Very good. Okay, that works. I can definitely roll with that. I can definitely work with it. For sure. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Although I do think that there is a dot up here that is excessively massive. I think it's this one. I just need to tone that down. It's too much. I need to calm that little space down. Okay. Very good. I'm pretty much ready for just like going to bed. So you guys, you're gonna think that I'm massively weird and my husband keto too. But we've got this tent set up outside. And we've been like sleeping in the tent just because we want to be outside. And just be under the stars. And we moved our mattress out into this tent so that we can sleep outside comfortably in our massive, gigantic tent. Now when I say tent, you might be picturing like this little tent that you just can only like kind of crawl into and sleep in. But no, this tent is massive. We have our literal queen size bed in there and there's still plenty of space. Like, it's huge, and it's a stand-up tent, so you can go in there and you're fully standing. There's plenty of room for your head. And there's room for, like, multiple people to just stand around and be in it. It's a huge tent. So, but with the little roof off, with the, it's so nice. Just with the netting and everything like that, just to be under the stars and in the cool weather. And because we are in the Sonoran Desert, right now, this time of year, it gets kind of cold at night, like in the middle of the night. But other than that, it's actually really, really nice out right now. And overnight, it's not too bad. We've got sleeping bags on there and everything too. So it's just a really nice, it's a really nice setup that we've got, that we bring out occasionally when the weather is beautiful and gorgeous. Now, unfortunately, during the summer, we can't do that because the heat is unbearable. But we're weird, and I'm willing to admit it. It's not conventional, that's for dang sure. It's a very strange person thing to do. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get in there with some darker colors, but I don't want to darken that up too much. Let me think. What is this color good for? Oh, I see. I know what to do. I'll bring that down like that. And then we'll just kind of there we go. Super nice. Super awesome and wonderful. Doop doop doop. Doop doop. How are you? Yay. Yay, mystery color shift. It's awfully strange tonight, huh? A little bit ominous, the color palette is. Just a bit. Just a little bit ominous. Let's get in here with some just straight up black paints. Now, I don't normally just use unmixed black paint except for the darkest shadows. The darkest shadows. You don't want to use like too much black or just white paint. Like you need to mix your black paints and your white paints with something, unless you're using them as like a highlight or a deep shadow. Typically. I mean, most things are a kind of combination. Got a lot of different varying colors and tints and tones. I really like this one. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you like that one. It's gonna rotate every week. So 2 streams in a row will have the same features. And then the next week it'll be different. So it'll be worth just redeeming and checking out again, over and over, for funsies, for the sake of funsies. That is what it's for. For the sake of funsies. Go. Okay. Just kind of dry brush that in there, just to kind of fade it a little bit, and now I'm gonna check it in the tiny can. There's the Pecco. So nice, so adorable. Peckle. Boy, it is a pretty quiet night, I would say. I'd say it's a pretty chill, quiet evening. Relaxing. I mean, it's nice. I'm not all amped up or juiced up or anything, so, you know, once in a while, I'm definitely cool with that. For sure. For sure. I gotta mix so much paint over here. Gosh, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. Yeah, it is. It's just nice. Pecco is cute. He was being a little butt today, though, I'll tell ya. Inverted is really neat. Look at that. Ooh, are you doing inverted? Yeah, it's kind of freaky, huh? I'm glad that you enjoy that. Yeah. So our daughter, she saw it. She saw the inverted palette. And, she saw that and she was like, Orange Dragon! And she was just, like, totally amazed by it. So fun, so fun. Yeah, she's a sweet girl. She goes, "It's Mama's painting." Honestly, her cheering me on gives me so much joy. It's like one of the best things ever. Being like cheered on by my daughter. Like, what a feeling. What an absolute love. Okay, so let's kind of check to see how that looks. So it's got like, we're kind of doing like a little bit of a light sheen right here, I guess. And that's what I'm going for anyway. We're gonna see. And then I think I'm gonna add some like really pale color to that, and maybe even just white. Just a really bright white on the parts, the outside parts that are light anyways. The way that the light should be reflecting off of it should be a lot lighter in comparison to the other surrounding color. There. Okay, so I'm looking at the thumbnail view, and so far so good. I think it looks good. I think if I continue to work on that, it might get overworked. I might just add a little bit of pale down here, but maybe I need to tone that down just a bit. So I definitely don't want to overwork the painting. I do want to add that little sheen to it, but I don't want it to be excessive. Maybe I can tone that down just a bit. Maybe even with a little bit of blue, perhaps. I'll have to go back to the part of the live stream where you said that the scary theme, the terror theme, kind of glitched out when I laughed. I'm kind of interested to see how that happened, you know? Just see what that looked like, or what that sounded like. There we go, I think we have our little sheen there now. Very nice. I think it turned out pretty good. Alrighty, I'm good with that, I think. And then, now that we have kind of added some dynamic dimension to that, yeah, it was creepy. Well, I'm actually glad that it turned out that way. Because, I mean, what better theme than the terror theme for it to glitch out and be creepy. So I'm gonna cover this star up like it never happened. Never existed, never happened. You guys are all dreaming it. Didn't happen. Not real. There we go, okay. Now, I wanna start working on this. We'll start working on these little crystals over here. Crystal structures. I'm definitely going to kind of lay down a little bit of paint right here and then kind of maybe work my way in and then, yeah. And then I can get in there with that white paint again, and then I think I'll use a little bit of water just to kind of wet the canvas right here where I'm going to be painting. And then we can get in there with the white paint, and then we can start actually trying once again to kind of map out little crystal structures. Definitely think that it helps with the canvas already pre-wet. Because if it isn't, it doesn't go on as smooth. Okay, here we go. There we are, very good. Very cool. Yep, so I'm excited. So I do have the next painting idea plotted out. The idea is a sketch. I sketched it a couple months back. And the idea is a winter dragon. And it'll be, this winter dragon will be kind of interesting, I think, because it's going to be just this white icy dragon in an icy setting with a frozen lake with trees that are covered in snow and a mountain view and a kind of partly cloudy sky, and then it's also going to have the night feature exactly like our summer painting, Glimmering Seabed. And that one, instead of like Glimmering Seabed with the bioluminescence, instead of that, it's going to have an aurora borealis in the sky. And it's going to be really cool, I think. I'm going to try really hard to make it neat. Yeah. It's my goal. Okay. Go. A little crystal structure up here. Nice little... Just like that. Something like that will work. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Keto. Thank you. I'm really excited about it. I have plenty of sketches. I have really messy sketches of it. And so it's nothing too crazy to show you right now, but it's just a few really messy sketches that I have of it. And I also want to do it on one of those long canvases that I have. I have very, very long, thin canvases. So I was kind of thinking, or maybe I could do it on one of these really big canvases that I have, because I have these massive canvases. And I kind of just want to do it on a massive canvas because I can picture it better on a really large canvas. So there's going to be a lot of landscape in there, so I better do my landscape studies, huh? I feel like the landscape studies are really important. Okay. Boy, I've been so thirsty lately. I've been drinking so much water. It's really good for you, but I'm just super thirsty. Alright, let's use some white paint. Gonna get in here, and then we're gonna go like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, very cool. And then I'll kind of like leave these little smears and smudges and stuff like that, because we're gonna go ahead and add some color to that. Gonna make that very colorful. There. Just like this. And there we are. The Seasons series. Well, it's not exactly like I'm doing exactly like the seasons all the time, but I actually want to base my paintings around the season and what I choose to paint. Now, I'm talking about the season for the Northern Hemisphere, so this kind of stuff isn't really going to much make sense for Southern Hemisphere, unless it can actually have the opposite effect though. So like, there were psychological studies somewhere. Now I can't cite this because I don't remember where I found this out, but there were some psychology studies that basically said that viewers of shows and like people who enjoy like watching people paint, for instance, like myself, or if they enjoy watching like just television, seasonal stuff is really big. Stuff that that's like kind of adheres to the season a little bit, or has something at least a little bit to do with the current season. It's actually a very nice and kind of attractive thing. People want to watch something that kind of pertains to the season that we're in. Made it through the Mushy Cup single/double with Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Baby Mario. Yay! That's exciting. Wow, that's exciting. Okay. So I will have to remember that Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Baby Mario. So that's good. We're getting there, see? Slowly but surely. So anyways, people tend to want to watch things that have something to do with the season, the current season. And I personally want to do things that kind of somewhat pertain to the season that we are currently in as well. It's a really nice way to kind of celebrate the current season, and also to kind of feel like I'm actually in the season too. I feel myself more connected to the time of year and the season and stuff like that when I do paint something that has to do with it. It helps me kind of adjust my own thought too. I'm going left to right, so you don't have to remember it. Okay, good. That's good. I'm already yawning. That is not good. But anyways, the seasonal thing is, it's not accidental, it's planned. I'm not afraid to share that tidbit of information. In fact, I'm happy that you're listening. To anybody, if you're watching my VODs on YouTube, or if you are lurking and listening, or present in the moment here. Yeah, it's definitely no secret. I think it's important to kind of have some connection to the season for those reasons. But also, I was going to say, on the Southern Hemisphere, it could also have that effect. They did say that in the studies the people were also more drawn to the opposite season if the current season that they were in was kind of extreme. So like a really, really hot summer, a really hot summer day here in Arizona in the valley, someone might want to watch something that's icy and cold as kind of a mental escape from the excruciating heat, or maybe something like a really, really hot summer for people who are experiencing a heavy, heavy winter, lots and lots of snow. Yeah, I agree. I like watching them match the seasons. Well, that's good. I also just enjoy matching the seasons, really. But yeah, just knowing that that does kind of have that effect for the viewers as well as myself. I'm not gonna lie, I get benefit out of doing this. It's just really, really cool, I think. We're doing little amethysts up there. But I do need to kind of sharpen the edges there because it's softened up too much by this brush. This brush kind of makes really soft lines and it's just not good for this in particular. So we're going to harden up those edges a little bit. Go over that again. Here we go. A little bit of magenta. This is very nice. Very, very nice. I'm really so happy last night everyone came over. It was poppin', and we got to try out all those cool themes, and I had guest star Gammy Loves Robin. Just fun stuff. Real fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Let's go. I've had that happen to me in the summer. Yeah, you want a little bit of a mental escape into something that is the opposite of, like, just opposite of the excruciating season that you are currently in. Yeah. I agree. I think it's good. I think it's great. Go. And then we're gonna go ahead and lighten that up quite a bit. Championship. Silly Mario and his silly voice. His fake Italian voice. Very cool. Okay. then we're gonna go ahead and lighten this up as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and just kind of make that like a nice solid color. Yeah, sharp little crystal right there. Nice and sharp. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this magenta and some of this cyan. I'm just gonna kind of go over some of this once again. Kind of darken some of it up, but not all of it. I'm gonna turn it into a little bit more amethyst look. There we go. There we are. Very cool. And then I'll take some of that blue and that magenta, and magenta.
Right. Now we're going to make ourselves some color here. Just a bit of white. Just gonna leave some dots there. Nice. There we are. Got some little amethyst up there now. Oh wow. Hey, look, it's working. McQuacken. Hello, hello. Welcome. Sorry, I'm so quiet. But hello. So Keto Squared said, halfway done with DK the Kangaroo. So funny, you're such a goober. But McQuacken, hello, welcome. Yes, it is McQuacken. How have you been? My buddy, my pal. Did you sleep? Please tell me you slept. Please tell me you fell asleep on the stream last night. Just please. I hope you were able to do that. Yeah, spooky terror theme, and I'm so glad it finally worked. Because, yeah, we've been waiting for that thing to actually work on its own like it's supposed to.
On its own like it's supposed to. I didn't even notice that it was active. I was very focused on the painting. I slept a bit, but I'm still exhausted. Oh no, well I'm glad that you slept a little bit. At least maybe to keep up a little bit with the massive amount of non-sleeping. Because as time goes by, you need some more sleep. And so it's like, you know, you gotta keep up on it. Kinda sucks, but that's just the way it is, I suppose. Okay, I guess I'm still working on those little things. I'm trying to be done with them, but I'm just not. Just not done with them yet. So I guess if I just, like, let these be for just a second, and then maybe I can like color that in with some of that like violets that I have right here. Yeah, there we go. And then this too. There we go, very good. I'm ready for some sleeping. So, yeah, after this stream, I'm gonna sleep. And I'm gonna sleep hard. I'm gonna put in my earbuds. And I'm just gonna be out. So, let's see. There's this mineral, and I keep forgetting the name of it. I'm trying to, I think it's like, it starts with a B, I'm pretty sure. Let me just look it up really quick. It is called Bismuth. I have to show you the bismuth. I'm about to give you the bismuth. Get it? Haha. The business. Alright, so check it out. So these things are really wild looking, huh? They look so squarey and rainbow. And this is a real mineral. This is a real thing. It looks so cool. It's all rainbowy and pretty. Yeah, those are bismuth crystals. And I like them so much. And I'm gonna use them as reference because I'm gonna make some bismuth. It is so pretty, isn't it? It's so cool. What an incredible thing to occur naturally, right? Just absolutely incredible. Nature never ceases to amaze me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am actually very truly amazed. Now this brush is just not right for that. That's actually way too thick. I'm thinking maybe I should use like a really thin, perhaps even a very long brush. Maybe. Oh, but this little brush, I think that for the flat, straight strokes, it's probably best for me to use a brush that has a longer end. I could use this one. It's got really nice spring to it. It's very, very springy. Little fibers. Up in this bismuth. Up in this bismuth. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just like that. Alright, alright. So let's go ahead and make some really long brush strokes. Okay, that's better. So we're gonna roll this around in some white paint. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this. I'm just gonna go ahead and make these like crazy geometric shapes so that we can get some more of that bismuth in there. Now some of these other gems and stuff, they're just totally made up. It's just a bunch of different gems, but some of these are definitely inspired from life. We've got amethyst up there. And then these gems, this looks like ultramarine. This looks like peridot or peridot, depending on how you pronounce that or where you're from. This stuff looks like, oh, what's that stuff called? I can't remember. Citrine? Citrine? There's just some black gem with some sort of oxidized look on it. And then this looks like ruby. And this kind of looks somewhat like some kind of red, maybe jasper? I don't know. I just made stuff up for the most part. And then there's this one, which is kind of based off of like a diamond, like one of those diamonds that can actually be found in those shapes. It kind of looks like a yellow. Maybe it's just called yellow diamond? I don't know. I'll look it up. I used to like to read a lot of mineral books. Natural stones, things like that. Natural. Images. I want to see a yellow diamond. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Kind of like that. Except a little bit more shiny or something. I don't know. That's kind of how they look. Very fun. So much fun. Alright, let's continue on this bismuth. I'll continue on over here. Like that. Just like that. Perfect. Oh, yes. So fun, right? So cool. I just love how stuff just naturally looks so cool sometimes. Nature does some really wacky things. It's just crazy. I really do love. Yeah, I used to read a lot of like books on like minerals and gemstones and things like that, just because that kind of science, just science in general, very, very fascinating to me. Learning about stuff that I probably will never understand. But I try. I do. Okay. And then I do think that a couple of these crosshatch lines will be awesome. Oh my gosh, Space Daddy Gangsta! Hello! Welcome! How are you doing this fine evening? So Husbando is here in the chat, but not here in the room. If you're looking for him, he's here. Just in the chat. Not in the room. He is chillin' tonight. Chillin'. Chillin' like a villain. Okay. We are... Hello, hello! Alright, super cool. So that is the bismuth. The bismuth! So we're gonna start using that.
It's him. My spot. Oh wow, I bet I sound really weird singing in the voice. You gotta love the spoopy voice. Super spoopy, so creepy. My laughter is probably particularly creepy. Listening to last night's stream back, while I was laughing, I was like, oh my gosh, okay, that is weird sounding, it's very bizarre. So much fun. I really enjoyed making this game. I don't talk like a mean, scary character though. Not scared, very brave. You stay brave, Space Daddy Gangsta. I sound like a friendly Satan right now. Just a friendly painter Satan, not a scary, mean, evil Satan. Not so brave anymore! Don't be so scared, Space Daddy. Creepy, respected. The bravest is pleaded. Oh, it's so scary. Don't soil yourself. Don't do it. Yeah, here we go. Let's make this a really nice color. We're gonna go ahead and stain this nice
this nice pink color. You can really see that in the you can see that in that oh, very cool. Oh, what the, that was terrifying. How'd you like that? I had kind of like this urge to nope, I'm scared. And brave again. Yay! You braved it. You got through it. You got through all the spoopy. Are you proud? I'm proud. I'm proud of you for making it through all the spoopy. Sheesh. It's a bit much, I gotta be completely honest with you. But I knew that when I was making that. That's why I have the cooldown timer. That's why I have it only last a couple minutes at a time. I knew it would be kind of excessive and crazy and just a lot. So I kind of decided I would have all that cooldown stuff locked down and ready. We got through it, but at what cost? When he said, not so brave anymore, Space Daddy, I literally spit out my drink and said out loud, I'm really not. That's great. I love that. That's so funny. Man, I mean, I had to make that theme, man. It was just in my head. You ever just get these projects or ideas just in your head and you just have to do it? Like, it'll kill you to not do it? That's how I felt about that. And I get that feeling for a lot of personal projects, and that one was pretty strong. It took me a while to make that, but it was totally worth it. 100,000%. I would do it again. Very good. Very fun. Totally worth. It was worth all of it. It was absolutely worth it. Yeah. Look at the Bismuth! I'm still working on it, but do you see it? It's, I have to show you what I'm working on because, it's a good theme. Thank you! That means a lot to me. Definitely tried. to make it as spoopy as possible. I made all the assets and everything. And super glitchy and evil. So this is Bismuth. Up in this Bismuth by Keto Squared. So this is Bismuth. So this is kind of what I had the idea for, just to kind of add like here and there throughout the painting. What are my friends' Halloween plans? So we're going to take our little daughter out trick-or-treating. I used to collect Bismuth. Well, where did it all go, Space Daddy? Did you sell it all? Don't tell me you sold it all. That's so cool. I love it. It's so beautiful. So I'm putting it in the painting. Yeah. It has to be a part of the painting. So much fun. So, I'm definitely right now working on trying to make it all nice. And I sold some of it to my artist friends, and I kept some to use with future resin projects. Oh, that sounds awesome. Dude. That sounds like an incredible idea. Bismuth is so beautiful. I don't own any. And I don't need to own any. But I would probably, if I had the chance to, like if I found some at like a gift store or something, I would definitely buy it. That's for dang sure. So I just need to get some little white strokes in there. There we go. A nice little white sheen right there. There we go. Very nice. There's some bismuth for ya. Bismuth. I think it would be good for me to kind of get in between these lines here though. Darken that up. I'm using cobalt blue to kind of get into the negative spaces over here. Just gotta separate these. It's important. It's important. Make it look a little bit more believable. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There. Sorry I'm so quiet, guys. I'm just very focused on these really precise brush strokes. They are not real easy with this super long paintbrush. It's a very long paintbrush. Yeah. Now I'm seeing some dimension in there. So nice. There it is. I came across it randomly a few times and decided to collect it for a little while. At one point, I had probably a pound of it. It's so cool the way it forms. So Keto and we're not dressing up for Halloween this year unless he's surprising me and secretly dressing up for Halloween. But my daughter, she's gonna be Ash Ketchum, and it's gonna be so cute. Space Daddy, are you dressing up for Halloween this year? These are very delicate brush strokes. Talking whilst using my paintbrush is quite the circus act. It's very difficult. I bet he's gonna go as handsome for Halloween because it's an all year round costume. That's awesome. Yeah, it's true. I guess this year I'm going as husbando / padre. I saw that. I'm so excited. You have to show me your costume. I will definitely. I am so excited to see her in the costume. If I put her in it already, like too soon, she'll never want to take it off, and I want her ready. I let her have the hat already. I did. I let her have the hat. And, yeah. So, I'm not taking it much further than that, though. We're gonna take her out, and she's gonna have a good time, and it'll be fun. Yeah. There we go. How do you like my little ad? There it is, my ad. You see that? Did you see that, Keto? I worked on that. I worked on my ad that randomly fires throughout the live stream. It's definitely something I thought would be a good idea. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I've got this lingering sneeze feeling. It's quite terrible. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. I'm going to sneeze. Are you guys prepared for my sneeze? I'm not. I don't want to sneeze. I hate sneezing. Alright. OMG Kiddo Squared, you should go as typical white dad with new balances and whatnot, but also with a cape and a mask, and go as husbando. Have a spatula in your sheath and everything. So, as myself, right? That's great. He's the super husbando. Super duper. That's really funny and really awesome. So, you know, Keto, did you ever dress up? I can't even remember if you know, we've ever really dressed up for Halloween, the two of us. I dressed up with our daughter one time. So Keto's mom bought my daughter and I matching costumes, and it was super cute. And I couldn't say no. I thought it was adorable. So my daughter, she went as a little bag of popcorn. She went as a little bag of popcorn. It was so cute. And I was the popcorn peddler. So I had like this little hat that said like popcorn on it. And it was like a little upside down like popcorn, a little upside down popcorn bag on my head with little popcorns on it. And then it was like this cute little hat that basically it's like a headband that you put around your head. And then it came with a little bow tie and suspenders, and it was so cute and adorable. What's Zorro? You'll be like Zorro, but Dad Zorro. So I don't know what that is. I'm going as Calvin Candy for Halloween. If you know who that is, don't tell me. I'm going with my friends, and we're not sure how it's gonna get for our reactions because he's going as Diongo. I ate another cupcake. Cry, bad husbando, no cupcakes for you. That's so fun. Django. Keto Squared. Cupcakes, nay. He's hitting you with a ruler? What's that? That's great. can't control myself. Enjoy the cupcakes, please. I can't be eating them. My daughter and I can't be eating them. We can't eat them on our own. We need help. Husbando. We do. We need your help to eat the cupcakes because it's too much for us. Alright, so now I need some water and a little bit of white paint. I'm going to twist that into my brush and then we are going to start. Okay, that's actually kind of diluted or something. Something is wrong with that. I guess there's too much stuff in my brush still, so I need to try to fix that, I guess. Wash out my little... Don't enable me! Well, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know what to say. I will enable you. I will. I love you very much, Husbando. I love you very, very much. Yeah. And you need to eat the cupcakes. All of the cupcakes. Oh, this is much better. Much better. There we go. Bismuth! This is cool. This is turning out to be something interesting, in my opinion. Wow. It looks so crazy. People are gonna be like, what the heck is that thing behind her head? Okay, Django is a great movie. Very dark in some aspects, but not scary dark. More like real life during the 1800s dark. Life in the 1800s equals very dark. Yeah, kinda. Absolutely, in a lot of ways. Yeah. You know there were no cupcakes in the 1800s. Probably not true. No cupcakes, that's dark enough for me. I 100% think if my buddy and I go out in our costumes, someone might try and fight us. Oh boy! I'm kind of interested to see what you're talking about now. I have to see, because you must really be giving off some kind of vibe, some kind of, you know, some kind of look. Prepare to battle. Oh, okay. So, is this gonna be you and your buddy? Hold on, let me just do this. Django Unchained, is that right? Is that correct? I think that's right. If I could just view image. There. Okay, so these are the characters you're going as, you two? Why would people try to fight you? I think that would be great on Halloween. You guys would just look like a couple of dudes dressing up and then people would be like, what's that? Or maybe people would know. And then maybe they would be like shuddering from the sheer knowledge. Just like remembering the dark movie, you know? Like, I don't know. It's funny. Check out that Bismuth. Check it out. I just read the summary for Django Unchained and you'll, just read it and you'll understand. I stand corrected. The first documented cupcake sighting was 1796. He's the right one. I'm a different one. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Diongo, he's in New York. Maybe that's it. I don't know, I'm lost. I should read the description, shouldn't I? Alright, I'll get there in a moment. I'm just trying to use up my paint before it dries. Oh, these are very delicate brush strokes, you guys. Wow. This is a lot of fun though, this painting with this bismuth. It's very, very fun. Very fun. Some of this, though, does need to be calmed the heck down. We need a little bit of magenta in some of these areas. Paint over some of that. Bit of magenta here. Let's push that into the canvas. Whoop, like that. Very cool. Very cool. Now I need some yellow. Some of this really thin yellow. It's great for this. There we go. Nice. Alright. And then a little bit of blue. Is that, is this? Family Man? That's so funny. What is Family Man? That's so funny. I'm trying to describe it in chat without sounding anything terms of service, because Twitch is health sensitive. Yeah. We don't want to say it too loud, or we want to say it too loud, we might hurt its feelings. Gotcha. Basically, my buddy is going to be the main character of the movie, and I'm essentially one of the main bad guys. Oh, gotcha. So it's going to stir up some controversy, basically, especially here in the year 2021. I think I know what you're getting at, even though I've never seen the movie. I have a few ideas, and I definitely have a few ideas because of the Twitch TOS thing that you're mentioning. It's kind of all coming together. I'm starting to understand what you're getting at now. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's okay. Say no more. I understand. Yes. Okay, look at that business. Look at it. Just look at it. It's, oh my gosh. Just, oh my gosh, look at it. So fun. Alright. That's awesome. Ready to tango with Yango. Yes, it's basically made people super happy because I saw nobody else do it, or people are going to be upset for no reason. I love it. It's so colorful. Look at you. There it is inverted. There it is opposite everything. Yeah. Super opposite. So as you can see, I already actually added a little bit over here. That was my practice run. And then I was like, I want to make more. Like, you know, it was too addicting just doing that one. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make more. Yeah, so there's our inverted palette. Opposites. I made that as an LUT so that you can load it up into Photoshop or something. I just basically took a standard LUT and then inverted it horizontally and vertically. And then you load that up into anything that takes an LUT, load it up as a filter, and it's all inverted. Super cool. I didn't have an LUT that was inverted, but I knew I could just make one. I didn't know where to find LUTs. You know, LUT filters. So I thought it would be super good to make my own. I made a whole bunch of LUTs, but I don't think I'll ever use them all. In fact, I think I'm probably just going to make them and then add them to my assets and things that I'm going to offer for subscribers. Probably keep them on the Discord downloads area. I have a lot of files that I want to add to that. And subscribers from like probably the past couple months since I announced that I was going to do that, I'm just going to let people have access to that for a while. Yeah. I have a bunch of plans for all sorts of stuff. But you guys, I'm going to take a quick break. It's 12 o'clock, so I'm going to get some was. Okie dokie. Artichoke. You guys are gonna watch the time lapse for the umpteenth time, but I was kind of thinking maybe I can color shift the time lapse so that maybe it might be slightly more interesting this time. What do you guys think of that? All right, just a quick break. I'll see you guys shortly. All right. We are back! Cheez-Its will have to do, Keto Squared says. Sorry, Gammy. Gammy got our daughter Cheez-Its because she was begging for Cheez-Its. And now Husbando is eating the Cheez-Its. It's too funny. That's hilarious. You're being super funny. So how'd you guys like inverted glimmering seabed? Gammy loves Robin, Keto loves Cheez-Its. Cheeto! I can't believe I said that. I mixed up a few sounds and then I get Cheeto. Very funny. That's hilarious. Well, I thought that was kind of somewhat entertaining to watch the break screen. I got myself some water. And yeah, I feel a little better now. A little bit recharged for the next little less than an hour, 50 minutes or so. Super nice. Super good. So, yeah. So you're taking out your doggo, Space Daddy. That's awesome. Well, you enjoy that. I will be here painting around the bismuth because I haven't finished that part. So let's go ahead and start, I suppose, adding some kind of larger shapes in here, huh? I can start to get a little aggressive with the paint brushes. Yeah. Here we are. I liked it. It was creepy. It was almost like he was swimming in blood or something. I don't know. It was a little odd. But I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Because I had a good time making the LUT and I thought it's good for many purposes. And you know, why not? Like, if I'm gonna reuse that break screen, at least for now, I do need to add some more footage, but if I'm gonna reuse those types of screens, I might as well have fun with them and make them, like, you know, differing and kind of better variety, you know what I mean? There we go. Just all sorts of stuff. Okay. I think that's working out. There's Spider. Where'd the spider go? Did it already finish? Wow. It must have already walked past. Did it work? Let me know. Let me know if it did. Yes, spider. Oops. Oops. It's okay. I need to go over all that stuff anyways. I'm not so worried about it. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some awesome little speckles, little white spots and things. Yeah. We're gonna kind of like add these little white spot textures, and these are going to be kind of like a nice. Whoa, wow, that looks so bizarre. Oh my gosh. I'm shocking myself. Yeah, 143 followers. Isn't that nice? It's very nice. Very nice people tapped the heart button on my profile. because they're super sweet and kind, and they liked me enough to do that for me. They liked me, or they liked my art. I don't know. They liked something. They liked something that I do, and that made me feel awfully special. I'm very excited because once we do get to 200, well, that'll be the next giveaway. And to be completely honest with you, I really enjoyed the last one. It was so much fun. We had this fun giveaway, so I made a little game where basically, and there's the chill theme, yay! Nice and sparkly and cold. Ooh, cold and chilly. Yeah, I made this little game where like you can basically roll a number between a select number. Like you would have to roll, you'd have to roll a target number. So I think what I set was, I can't remember, like 1,000 or something like that. I kind of adjusted the number based on a few things. How many active chatters I would have, and how often each person would be able to roll. So I kind of based it on that. And I was able to come up with a flat number that would work really well, and each person would have kind of somewhat low odds. Like I expected probably about 4 participants. I had, I think, so I had Keto, I had you, I had your mom, your sister, and Aaron. I think that was it. So I had 4 participants. So, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, but it was nice. Pickle beeps! I just assumed I would only have that many participants, and so I kind of based my numbers on that. And, yeah, so I figured I made the game so that it's, if you roll the target number, basically the giveaway is over, you are the winner. But if within the time limits, if someone within the time limit rolls the correct number, the target, they win. But if nobody rolls that exact number, the closest person will win. The closest person to that target number wins. And then I also had some lucky keywords and unlucky keywords where if you said it anywhere in the chat, if you said the particular words that are lucky or unlucky, you would automatically roll, but they could only be used once. The lucky one was I think a 1 in, I can't remember, a 1 in 20 shot or something like that. I kind of made it so that it was within a pretty decent, generous range of the target number. So if you hit that, if you guessed the word within the time limit, and you were able to do that successfully, it would use it up, but it would roll once within 20 of the target number. And it was just so much fun. And Rin, she did it. She found that word, she used it, and the crazy part, the absolute kicker, she hit the target number. And it was minutes before the timer was up. Not even, it was a minute or 2 left. Dude, it was the coolest ending to a giveaway there could have ever been. And it was a pretty quiet night, but I will say a lot of people missed out on that fun. But, you know, I think that it's good that Rin won. She's a longtime supporter, and she really deserved that. She deserved that every bit. I was very excited when she won that. I will say that that I do think Gammy Loves Robin deserves a win as well. But perhaps next time, man. She was talking about the next giveaway. She wanted to actually participate in the next one. She was like, "When's the next giveaway?" And she's like, "Let's do a Halloween giveaway." You know, I was just like, "I'm not ready for that yet." You know what I mean? It's so funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, I was definitely very excited about that, and I will definitely do another giveaway, a fun little event, once again. No doubt. We'll do another one again at 200. As we should do another one. Alright, so I'm adding some, like, little specklies over there. And, yeah. This is kind of crazy. I'm kind of going crazy with these little speckles, huh? I sure am. Just kind of adding some swirls. It's kind of like my signature. Like, it's not actually my signature, but swirls are in everything I paint. There's always some kind of swirls of some sort somewhere. I don't know if anybody has ever really picked up on that or noticed, but it's true. There's so many curvy lines and things in my paintings, and I noticed that that's just part of my style. Like, it wasn't an intentional thing, but when you look back at the stuff that I've made, it just kind of happens that way. And then I realized that, hey, I actually have a style. I feel like it's kind of recognizable if you look at my past paintings and you start to compare them. So I find that to be fun, in my own opinion. Yeah, I didn't even really think that I had anything close to a style. Yeah, it just always sort of happens that way. But, you know, I'm very happy about it. To be completely real with you. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna wash out that paintbrush. And now I'm going to take another paintbrush. And this time, this paintbrush is going to, I need it to be kind of soft-ish. This one's perfect. Yeah, this one's nice. Nice little soft end right here. Kind of water that down just a bit. Turn a bit. And we're gonna grab some of this cyan over here. And this is going to be pretty rainbow. Little rainbow sparkles. We're gonna start with the blues. I'm gonna start with these cyans over here. There we go. This is fun, right? Chilly, chilly, chill theme. Chilly, chilly, chill theme. I really really love the theme wars where everybody's just fighting over what theme it ends up landing on. It always changes and it adds some kind of like scene change to my streams. It makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. It's like, what's going on there? Something different. Oh no, it's actually just a scene change. Or it's just a theme change. Different frame. So it's not actually as interesting as it looks, but it does look like interesting things are happening. I would say interesting things are happening because I'm adding more to the painting. And that to me is exciting. Hey, it's Space Daddy's theme! I'm sure he's walking the dome. But this is the soundtrack. It's the soundtrack. The important one. You know the one. Bomberman 64. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool if they added that to the Switch gallery of the N64 games. That would be cool. There we go. Okay. Last color we are going to add, after we clean out my brush, we're going to add that yellow in there. And we're going to go over it again. There. Okay, that's much better. That was looking a bit excessive for a second there. Too much. Okay, we need water, some of this yellow. We need to mix it in the water and we need to make it ultra thin. Nice and thin. There we go. Very good. There we go. Super cool. Very awesome. Very amazing. Incredible. I just love cave swirls. Just these fun little swirly sparkles in this cave. Wow. Alright, you guys have to see this up close. So we're gonna show you the hand cam. And my phone's pretty charged up now, so it's good because now I can use the hand cam. I couldn't before. You wouldn't believe it. My phone was dead. Or close to it, rather. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys. Let's wait for it. Is it gonna connect? Let's find out. I bet I have to update the stream info, so hold on. It's 46. Okay, let's change it. We're gonna go into hand cam properties. Oh yes, I found the problem. So sometimes the MAC address changes. And sometimes we just need to re-update it. And then it's good. And then it should connect now. Let's go ahead and hit start server and hope for the best. We good? We connected yet? Did it not save? There it goes. Okay, it was just slow to connect, that's all. Okay, now check this out. There's our bismuth. You can kind of get a good view of that. And then there is our corner up here. We're kind of working on that. I'm going to add some like little light specks and sparkles and things like that. Okay, very cool. We're getting around on those stalactites, and then there's a little bit more bismuth. Some crystals up in the corner. You can actually see it a little bit better, I think, in this frame. And then also down here, I added some dimension to this underwing here. I added a bit of like a little sheen up on the scales over here. A little bit of a shadow as well. Okay, so that's kind of what we have so far. So let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and keep it up. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and just hold the camera for some of this. Or I could adjust the arm. In fact, let's adjust the arm because I do still need my hands so that I can I need my hands so that I can kind of hold the shop towel. I kind of like do this painting thing a little bit two-handed. So if I take this arm and I move it as far as I can, and then maneuver it up just like that. Very good. And then we strengthen that a little bit so that it doesn't tip. And then I hit start server and put the hand cam on the arm, and then we swivel it up. Maybe we can get a better view. Oh! I lost the camera, you guys. Say goodbye. Boop. There it goes. You saw it took a tumble. All right. Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. That's why this is ridiculous. Okay. Crazy. Okay. We're gonna let this up. Now this is ridiculous, man. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lift this higher up. Okay. Right now, that little hand is kind of in the way. And oh my gosh, this chat is on a tablet, and the tablet is actually weighing down this little shelf where I have the hand cam. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure out a little something else to get this to work. Man, I wish the hand cam was just... It's this arm. This arm is a pain in my butt. I shouldn't have bought this thing. I should have just bought something else. I might look into getting something else instead. Because it's simply not ideal. It's really not good. Not really that good. Don't recommend doing what I did. Getting this full camera arm. Because it is such a... It's such a beach to bend. It's the worst. It's so hard. You have to fight it. And it's so strong. Ugh. It's just impossible to use. Holy crap. What a pain in my butt. Okay. So this is probably as good as it's gonna get. I can kind of swivel it from side to side by clamping the bottom and doing it that way, I guess. I'll close up all my ends. Alright. Let's clamp it here. And then we're gonna hit start server. Okay. And now, maybe. Oh no, that was a mistake. Alright, so maybe if I unhook this, swivel it over. Nope, that's too far. That's actually too far. There. Hopefully it's not in the way or anything. I feel like it's a little bit in the way. Maybe if I do that, it'll fix it. It's hard to say. But it seems like it's okay. I'm entirely positive. We're going to figure it out. I am definitely going to buy a new camera arm. Because this is just, it's ridiculous. I wonder if I can remove the attachment on it. That would be great, actually. I would like it if I could remove the attachment so that I could, like, put something like this on it instead. Because this thing, it's great. It's great. It holds the phone a lot better because you can also swivel it completely around and you can release and move this thing around. So much better. So much better than the thing that I bought. I don't know what this is good for, but it ain't this. Oh my gosh! Sorry to complain so much, Bryce. Just a little frustrated about my purchase. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add the tiniest little sparkles. I'm gonna try and get that with the hand camera. Good. Yeah. Get some really small, itty bitty sparkles. So small. We're just gonna kind of follow along the contour of this little swirl here. Yeah. Can you guys see all that? Yeah. Alright. Looks like it's okay. Maybe not ideal. Maybe not the best there ever was. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. That's fun. So much fun. It's just such a small detail. There's just so many tiny, tiny, itty bitty, small details. So many little details. There we go. Just a bit of textures up there, just a few little things. Just kind of add. Cool. Wonderful. There we are. Alright, so I'm going to start using that other paintbrush to kind of color that stuff in. When all else fails, start making random noises. Just kidding. I'm just saying weird stuff right now. Okay, so we just kind of dye that color. This really isn't the best angle to be viewing it at. It kind of looks a little bit like it's got too much of a glare, but I can't really move the hand cam so much unless I completely unhook the thing. So, we're gonna see the glare a little bit. But when it dries, you'll be able to see it a little better, I think. Perhaps. Or perhaps not, I don't know. We'll find out. Guess who's ready for sleep? Me! I want to sleep so bad. Something, I guess. Alright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start using that to I'm gonna start making this nice little geometric shape right here. Just something right there. I don't know, something that is a gem of some sort. I don't know what it is, but we're making it up as we go. We're just completely whatever. Let's just make everything up because that's what we do. Because it's fantasy. It's the best part of fantasy. Well, that didn't go the way I planned. Oops. That's okay. It's a happy accident. That sounded exactly like Bob Ross. You guys just don't know. You don't know what Bob Ross sounds like. Just kidding, you guys. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Okay. Cool. Now I'm gonna go over that. A tiny bit of the blue. Botched it, but I don't care. It's actually not that bad. That's good. Okay. Very nice. Okay, let me think. What else to tackle tonight? I think I might know. Nice and relaxing too. Just nice and super mega ultra relaxed. And a few of these as well. I'm gonna kind of get in there with that. Just kind of fix up the lighting on this thing. Very good. Sorry, I'm so quiet, you guys. I'm just mega focused, but at least I'm getting somewhere on this painting, which is very nice. I'm actually really glad to be getting somewhere on this painting. Yeah, it's been in the works for a while now. It's true. It really has been in the works for a while. Just kind of left the cam over there. But I just see something I just gotta mess with. That's it. Yeah. Okay. See something, just a few things. I really just gotta mess with. It's very difficult to not mess with the colors. Sometimes just gotta get in there and change a few things around sometimes. There. Oh, that looks super colorful. I love that. Okay. It's turning out the way I hoped it would. A little better. Okay. Got some bismuth in there, just nice and kind of tucked away, and well, there's that. There's that. This painting's definitely not done. There are some things that I do want to, that I still want to work on. And that would be, I would like to change this gem. Update her face a little bit, just kind of give her some scales and a little bit of definition in her face, a little bit of shininess. Let's see, what else? I do have to go over her back horns again. So she's got front horns and then she's got back horns that come out like that. Gotta do that. And perhaps that would be done. So pretty much I would have to say that the background itself is done. And I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. Like seriously, I actually am very happy with how it turned out. I kind of almost want to add some things in here to kind of break up this weird little section. It almost looks unnatural and awkward, but it's hard to say. Alright. Super cool. Okay, so I'm really trying to see what else there is to do. I do have to work on the face. I feel like that might be the next thing. But I also think that the gem itself needs to be completely updated. And we need to go over it once again. With the last 10 or so minutes, I just might do that. Let's get messy. Making it stinky. Making it, different, I guess. We're going to update it, and we're going to change the gem again for the 12 millionth time. I don't know, it's been a few times. We really had to update the gem quite a few times, haven't we? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of hand cam because it's going to get in my way, guaranteed. While I do this, and I just want to do it really fast. I want to paint quickly. I want to be quick while I paint because there isn't a whole lot of time left on the clock. Oh yes, I need a lot of white paint. Okay, very much white paint. All right, so I'm thinking I really just want to be real quick with it. If I kind of want it similar to the way that I had it before I changed the colors on it. I went in with too small a brush too soon. I'm gonna go ahead and download that. Save that photo. Alright, so I'm gonna use my old version of the painting as reference. So here's how it used to look, this painting. Very plain. Who remembers it looking like this? Well, that's kind of what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at changing. So yeah, this has definitely come a long way since that. I mean, really take a good look at that. Just look at how different it was. Like, bare and no definition and just her face, I guess. And then there's that. And the hand, it's just so different. It's night and day now, right? But I do need to go over that gem. And I wanna change it again. For the millionth time, I wanna change it again. So I'm feeling kind of brave-ish. We're just gonna just go over it. We're just gonna ruin the painting. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So I do want that to be like, I can kind of understand now where I was going with it. And I just kind of messed it up. I added too many dark values, and it's so much more simple than I made it. I made it so complicated, and it doesn't need to be complicated. I made it complicated, but it didn't need to be. But this paint is awfully thin. And so it might be wise for me to let it just kind of sit like that for a little bit before I get really into it. Before I really start doing too much with it. Though on the outside over here, I do really want this to be very orange. I do mean orange, like bright orange. And this isn't quite it. It's gonna take a few layers, I can tell. This is definitely gonna take a few layers. This is for sure gonna take quite a few layers. Yes, it is. But fret not. We're going to make this work. Yes, we are. It's a nice soft glow so far. This is gonna be kind of like how it's gonna look now. It's gonna be glowy and, well, there's definitely gonna be more going on in it than this, but I don't want it to be like really extremely basic. I want this to have some life in it. I want it to be glowing. And it just wasn't glowing before. I don't know what I did with it. I ruined it. Really. There's some facets in there. Okay. Now if I go over some of that with this really lemon yellow. Oh wow, that's too dark. I need it to be a richer yellow, so let's use a different yellow. Man, I love this track. This song is great. We're gonna make this thing look a little more lively. Perhaps if I saturate the bottom here, maybe an orange with some whites. And then if I add a little bit of magenta to get a different orange. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That's saturated as I can get it. Alright, here we go. Sorry I'm so quiet, you guys. I'm just mega focused. Ultra focused. Super incredibly focused. I'm trying not to mess this up for the millionth time. Alright, let's start adding some vermilion. Just a dab of that on my palette because we are wrapping up in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Tonight it was a pretty quiet night, so instead of rating, I think that I'm just gonna kind of end it there. Maybe I'll host somebody, but don't think that I'll rate tonight. We're pretty chill tonight. Honestly, it's a pretty chill stream, so I think it would be good to end it where we ended it. Let's get some vermilion, some of that yellow, mix that stuff up. Okay. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is kind of more what I had in mind. Yeah. I would say that it's probably closer. We're getting closer to what I had in mind. Alright, so I'm going to start adding a little bit of a different color to that. Make it varied. Just slightly, just ever so slightly. Here we are. Nice gentle sweeps across, just like that. Perhaps a little bit of yellow markings in here. Some really thin yellow lines. There we go. You guys will have to let me know what you think of it so far, if I need to change it around again. It's awfully interesting, I will say that. I kind of almost want to add some white in here as well. Just really quickly. Alright. What do we think of it so far? I don't know how I feel about that, really. Once again, we've kind of got a strange shape that we've ended up with. Perhaps instead of making that a flat side, there's something else I could be doing with it. But I just can't think of it yet. Maybe if I take a moment, look at it, and I give it like maybe something like that. No, I don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know. It's just gonna take so much brain power to really come up with what I exactly want it to look like. It's gotta be the gem, you know, it's gotta be the gem. It's just not the gem yet. I sound like a crazy person, I know, but it's gotta be worth it. And you gotta understand, that's how I feel about it. It's not perfect yet, and it's gotta be perfect. And when it is perfect, we'll know. We'll know when it's perfect. But until then, we're gonna keep going over it and keep trying new things. Alright, you guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. It is officially 1:03 a.m. here, Mountain Standard Time. And that's when I wrap up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say good night to anybody who is still watching. I hope you have a lovely evening, a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next week, you guys. Have a lovely weekend. Take care.